Hey there, besties. Thank you for stopping by. I am Michonne Denise over on the Ladies of TikTok. Because if anyone didn't already know, I got a strike on I am Michonne Denise, so I can't post there. I should be able to post back on Friday. So there's no way, though, that I'm going to be able to just wait a week before talking about this Chris Rock, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, Oscars BS. I'm so disappointed in Will Smith. I saw this coming up last night on Sunday night and just thought it was a joke. And then I got text this morning to show me the video at 5 in the morning, and I look at it and I'm like, OMG. Because honestly, I didn't think it was real until the comments, the vulgar comments that Will Smith made afterwards. Then it's like, oh no, this is real. Because Will does not curse. Will Smith does not curse. That was his thing, trying to get rappers not to curse back in the 80s and 90s. But for him to do this on live TV in front of millions of people over a joke is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm not just going to sit up here and be talking about women and not call out men. You know I'm going to call out men. I will. This is wrong on so many levels. And the fact that LAPD was called into this, for those people who think that this was not real. If it wasn't real and it was part of the show, there would be no need to call LAPD. LAPD was called. And Chris Rock, graciously and foolishly, in my opinion, even though I love Will Smith, he should be pressing charges. But if Chris Rock presses charges, tell me that people won't be calling him a punk or a simp like people like to call people. Nobody can stand on one side or the other. You know who the simp is here, and I hate to say it, it's Will Smith. I don't like that word, but that's definitely what he is. It's a punk ass move for him to then turn around to have that speech when he won whatever, best actor, I think, for the Serena Williams movie, whatever that movie's called, which I was about to watch. I was just about to watch that movie this weekend. King Richard. And I didn't because I was tired. I must still eventually watch it. But the fact that that man could get on national television in front of millions of people and hit that man, curse on TV, then go make an emotional speech at the end and cry about it, talking about what he does it for and his people and all. No. No. I'm going to hold you accountable correctly, even if everyone else doesn't. Chris Rock is a comedian. And comedians need to be allowed to be comedians. He was not vulgar. There was nothing wrong with that joke. It actually was funny. But just because Jada want to make a face about it. You know how many people in the world that are suffering from alopecia? Shut up. How many jokes about black people? Don't nobody say nothing. Shut up. How many jokes about white people? Don't nobody be saying nothing. Shut up. This is such BS. And I'm sick of everyone. And I'm over people acting like comedians can't make damn jokes. Everything got to be politically correct because Jada has alopecia. F Jada and her alopecia, okay? As a woman who has alopecia, I wasn't offended by that joke. I ain't offended by none of these wig jokes. So Will and Jada is just going to have to accept it or don't go to places and spaces where comedians are. Your effing friend at that? And you think that that was malicious? When someone is coming at you directly in your face is one thing. That man is doing his job. That's his job. He had just got finished talking about those other two people, which even brought y'all into it. Ain't nobody getting mad over there. If you can't take jokes, then don't go to places where jokes are, especially when Will and Jada, you've been the butt of jokes for almost 2 to 3 years now. Entanglement, August, your kids, the way Tupac, the way Will acts. So you're going to take all that out on Chris Rock like he's the problem? No, Will, you're the problem. and you need to seek some real help, and not them people that come to the red table talk. Yeah, I'm giving common sense commentary to this crap. You were wrong. And Jada, you need to man up. And I said it, man up. So the F what? If you felt some kind of way, then that's fine. Feel some kind of way. That don't mean that, Will, you supposed to go and physically assault someone. Let's not act like that if it was regular old you and me listening to this daggone video, both of us would have been arrested. Either of us would have been arrested. Either of us would have been arrested. This is not about hair. F Jada's hair. This is not about entanglements. This is about the fact that Will Smith don't have no control for whatever the reason is. Maybe it is because his wife has been embarrassing him up and down the world for the last 2 to 3 years. Maybe he feels some kind of way because he's fat still. I don't know. I know he's on this weight loss journey. Whatever. Maybe he just thinks he's untouchable because he's Will Smith. And somebody needs to let him know that he is touchable. When you let things like this slide, and then the regular world who has no common damn sense sees it, and then they start doing that stuff, and then they start getting into trouble, we all need to be held accountable regardless of how much money you have. Period. None of this makes any sense. None of this was worth it. He is wrong. And he needs to be held accountable. And again, I'm someone that's loved Will Smith since he first debuted. And I believe he needs to be held accountable. And then to sit up here with all his kids like ain't nothing happened. And then to make that speech after he won that damn award. He should be not allowed to come. Kanye ain't physically hurt nobody as in lay hands on anyone, and he can't come to the Grammys. He has done nothing and he can't come to the Grammys. Why should Will Smith be allowed to continue to go? They should have escorted his ass out. They should have escorted his ass out. No, he gets Bradley Cooper to come and comfort him. No offense against him. He gets Denzel to come and comfort him. No offense against him. I just realized that was Lupita sitting behind Will. She looking like, what in the F is going on here? Because everybody thought it was a joke initially. Part of the joke. Part of the skit. Will, you looking crazy. You look like you becoming unhinged. And it ain't got nothing to do with Chris Rock. That's on you and your daggone wife. Y'all wanted to put the crap out in the world. What did you think was going to happen? I need people to understand and know that you're going to put your business out into the world and then get mad because people talking about business that you put out into the world. That's effing crazy. Now, the people that's out here looking up people's information and doxing them, no, that's not right. And those people need to be held accountable. But you can't be putting your business out in the world and then get mad because it's not accepted the way that you want it to be accepted. Everybody out here with their opinions and 2 cents. So here's an article from from page 6, because you know they get everything. Will Smith slaps Chris Rock over bald Jada Pinkett joke and Oscars meltdown. Will Smith accosted Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars Sunday night for joking about his wife's bald head. Rock took the stage and quipped, "Jada, I love you, G.I. too. Can't wait to see it." But while the King Richard star first laughed about the joke, he immediately turned sour because Jada's face was sour, as you all see in the pictures. G.I. Jane is a 97 movie starring shave-headed Demi Moore as a soldier entering the armed forces. Pinkett Smith, 50, looked furious before the censors turned on and muted Rock, 57. Lip readers, however, quickly realized the livid Smith shouted, "Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth." Momentarily phased, Rock responded, "Wow, Will Smith just smacked the ish out of me," before defending what was just a G.I. Jane joke. But the Oscar-winning actor was not having it and again screamed, "Keep my wife's effing name out of your mouth." "That was the greatest night in the history of television," Rock remarked. Good for Chris Rock for continuing on with the show. Imagine what we would be talking about today had he said, "Oh, no, you didn't," and went back after him, and they be scrapping at the Oscars. Pinkett Smith suffers from alopecia and has been vocal about her struggle with hair loss. Crimea River, ditto. And so what? So just because Jada's out here and she says it publicly, that means that everybody's supposed to give a damn? Goodbye. Willow made me do it because it was time to let it go, but my 50s, oh God, shut up. Pinkett Smith had been using scarves to conceal her head. So I've been dealing with it since I was 15. So the F what? Y'all know I've been struggling with alopecia. Look at this line right here. It just showed up like that. This is going to be a little bit more difficult. Okay. Whatever, child. So it says 2018 Facebook Watch. Jada said, it was terrifying when it first started. I was in the shower one day and just hands full of hair just in my hands. It was one of those times in my life that I was literally shaking with fear. Right, because it could have been something more worse than that. So you got a whole 50 effing years without having to worry about it. I've been dealing with it since I was 15. I'm not out here crying about it. I mean, let's be honest. It's not like you couldn't go do something about it, get hair transplants, have the best wigs that no one would ever know, or anything like that. So y'all have known about it before you put it out here in the world, so Will should be used to it as well. It says Rock and the Fresh Prince star have been feuding since 2016 when the comic made a joke about Pinkett Smith boycotting the Oscars at the time over its lack of diversity. Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited. Oh, that's funny. So they gonna be mad about jokes. Goodbye. What do y'all say? A hurt dog, only a hurt dog hollers. Cause this is crazy. But it looked like Will Smith ain't have no problem going to party afterwards. He out here at Vanity Fair doing the damn thing. Dancing with his wife, as he should, and his kids at the exclusive event. And even rapped some of his classic tunes for the cheering crowd. So inappropriate. Smith arrived after midnight and headed to the dance floor. DJ D Nice was spinning tunes and played a number of songs by Smith as a tribute when the star and his family arrived. Wow. They played Summertime Miami, Getting Jiggy with It, as Jada was by his side, grooving on the dance floor along with their kids, Jaden and Willow. DJ D Nice shouted out, "Congratulations to Will Smith," and said he was a close friend. The crowd was cheering along as Smith danced, but his wild altercation with Rock on Hollywood's biggest stage had the town divided. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed for our industry," said one affluential Hollywood exec who'd brought their young kid with them to the awards. They ain't say their names, though. Everyone thought it was initially a stunt until Smith started yelling, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth." David Spade told Vanity Fair that Smith's attack set a dangerous precedent, while comic Kathy Griffin had earlier posted online, "Now we all have to worry about who wants to be the next Will Smith in comedy clubs and theaters." I didn't even think about it from that perspective, but they're right. Comedian Tiffany Haddish was overheard saying at the VF party that Rock should have checked with Smith about the jokes. Now comedians gotta cover off their jokes. This is such bullshit. And that if she'd been insulted like that, she hopes her husband would defend her. Y'all are so full of sugar honey iced tea. Diddy confirmed that the feud is over. He can confirm that. They're brothers. Then they should have handled it at home. Wanda Sykes and Bill Maher refused to comment. They're still processing what happened, which is a good answer. Two comedians said they need to calm down because the comedians are the one who need to worry about this. So what now? They got to censor themselves? Vanity Fair hosted a starry dinner and awards screening before its Oscar after party for all these people. A source said that when the Smith incident occurred, the Vanity Fair dinner went dead silent. I say hold Will Smith accountable, and I think Chris Rock should sue him. And any of these sponsors that start to drop out, I will go ahead and I will clap for you because this is unacceptable. Y'all be the first ones talking about a woman who said something, talking about she emotional. If this don't show the epitome of someone being emotional, then I don't know what does. And as a supporter of Will Smith and mostly everything he's ever done, I'm saying right here, right now, he needs to be held accountable. This is not right. This is inappropriate. And just because they're celebrities and they have money, don't make them any more special than you and me. Remember that. Because you know damn well if it was you and me, you or me, we would have been arrested. I'm sorry. Handle that appropriately. Period. Period. I said what I said. I meant what I said. That's it. That's all. If you made it this far, I do appreciate you. Please consider subscribing to this channel. Please consider subscribing to the other channel. I will leave that information in the description. And I'll see you all in the next one.